Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2011 BMW X3. This is an xDrive35i with a ton of gear on it. It's a 2-owner, clean title, clean Carfax car. We can finance it through Cuddle. We can put an extended warranty on it, and we welcome trades. We bought this for the low mileage, the equipment. We love the 6-cylinder turbo as opposed to the 4. And this has $18,000 worth of equipment on it, which is the equivalent of almost 50% of the original MSRP. So this stickered at 59 grand and the base was 41. So there's $18,000 of optional equipment on it, which we really like. So it's got new tires on it. We just did front and rear brakes. We did front rotors, front pads, rear pads. It's like we did one other thing, but I think that was it. So comfort access on this car, so anywhere you see a rib on a BMW, that allows you to lock your car. What some people aren't familiar with is that is not how you unlock it, so they'll spend time doing this. The sensor to unlock it is in the handle, so you've got to grab the handle to unlock it, which makes more sense, really. So you don't have that on the X3, you don't have it on all 4 doors. You do have puddle lamps though that you can see. So that's done by the driver door. It also means that you've got keyless go. So for BMW, that's what they call comfort access. So they've debadged this. There is no, I don't know why they did that, but we really like the 3.5 as opposed to the 28. So you've got the cargo cover is here. You can see in the back it's very clean. The rails are for a storage system, and if you pop this open, you'll see those grommets there slide in there, and then you can use nets or tie downs to secure stuff in the rear cargo area. It does have a power lift gate, which is nice. So it's titanium silver. This is the interior. I'll show you in a minute. Is Mojave leather. It's Nevada leather Mojave color. So the wheels are in good shape. There is no curb rash, I think, except for on the front right. You can see the body and paint's in really good shape. Yeah, a little curb rash here on the front wheel. We won't address that. It does have adaptive bi-xenon, so you can tell by the bubble in there that that's xenon light. So a better light, and then you can tell by the dimples here, down here and here. You've got front and rear parking sensors. There is some cosmetic damage here on the front bumper. we're not going to deal with that. I just want to disclose it. It's there. It's minor, but it's what it is for an 8-year-old car. And when you see the interior, the interior looks like it's new. So you do have rear climate package. So you've got rear manual sunshades. So you pull those up manually and they clip on. I've got fine line wood trim, so extra trim here. You do have rear heated seats back here, so heating controls. So this is Mojave is the color. It's Nevada leather, which is an upgrade. It does have a panoramic roof, so you have a glass panel over the rear cargo area, or the rear passenger area, I should say. So there's your the wood is beautiful. So that's called fine line wood. Get to focus there. So power folding mirrors, which is nice. You have a sport seat, so that's nice in that you can manually extend this bolster. This is an inflatable button that controls bladders in your bolster, so these will deflate and inflate, so it'll squeeze you into your seat. And then these are just your standard seating, so your memory here and then your lumbar here. Heated steering wheel on this generation is right there. So as I mentioned, it's got comfort access, so I've got the keys in my pocket. So all I got to do is hit the start button. It recognizes the key is in the proximity of the car and it'll start. So here's the MSRP. So I'll go through some of this stuff real quick. So the packages that are interesting on this that are really uncommon are going to be sport activity and dynamic handling. Dynamic handling is typically a package associated with X5s. So cold weather, premium, sport activity, convenience, dynamic handling technology. It's just, it got a ton of stuff on it. So passenger side door is clean. Passenger seat, it's in new condition. There's literally no signs of wear anywhere. The dash is in great shape. So, iDrive auto hold. So that's a thing that will hold you on a hill. If you've got, if you're taking your foot off the brake and moving to the accelerator, that'll keep you in position. Hill descent control, your ability to turn your parking sensors off. If you're in a car wash, this is a sport mode, so this will allow you to take your car in and out of sport mode. So you can deactivate your traction control in sport mode plus, and then you can put it into normal, comfort, or economy mode. your transmission. This is how you operate your iDrive system. You have a 6-disc CD changer, dual auto climate control, dual heated seats. And then your iDrive system is up here, so this is a display on whatever you're going to select. So I'll just go through the stuff real quick. So there's your navigation, Bluetooth, which is an enhanced Bluetooth, so you can stream. It's really nice. It'll alert you on text messages. CD player, external device, Bluetooth audio. It's got a hard drive on it, so you can store music. AM/FM radio. It's an HD sound system. You've also got satellite and weather band on there. The weather band was typically a Mercedes thing, but it's on this one. So if you go into vehicle status, that's nice. So if you go down here, you can check your service. So the brake fluid's not due until April of 21. Engine oil is another 11,000 miles. So we must have just done that. Vehicle check is 23,000 miles. Front brake pads or rear brake pads are good, and front brake pads are good. So everything's current as far as service goes. That's nice. If you put this in reverse, you're going to notice you have a... So this is a surround view camera. So what they do is they put cameras on the underside of your rear view or your side mirrors, and then they impose an image there. And you can change that so it's non-checked for the backup camera. So if you hit your iDrive selection, now you have your backup camera selected, and then that's your guidelines for your parking. And then you do have front and rear park, what they call park distance control, so that's front and rear parking sensors. The surround view camera on this car is very uncommon for this generation. I mean, almost unheard of. So that's nice, another optional piece of equipment. You have a multi-function steering wheel. So on the right, you've got volume control, voice activation, Bluetooth, and your ability to scroll through your modes. A paddle shift for an upshift, a paddle shift for a downshift on the left. This is your cruise information. You have an onboard computer, a manual tilt and telescoping wheel, automatics or rain sensing wipers. You got front and rear wipers. Trying to think if there's anything else. You've got home link. So these are 3 buttons programmable for security gates and garage door openers. You do have a panoramic roof. So I'm going to open that just so that you know that it works. I'll close it up. So really, really, really nice, nicely equipped car. We love the trim, we love the condition, we love the mileage. You can put a warranty on it too, out until 100,000 miles if you wanted to. 2 master keys and the books. We've got the window sticker. So for the price point, a ton of car. And it's ready to go, doesn't need anything. We brought it current on its service and the tires, and everything else is in good shape. If you have questions or would like additional information, please feel free to contact us, and we can be reached at 503-227-2354. Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.